One of the things that excites me about being here today is meeting with people and meeting new people who are not specifically within the health sector. You know, Dogwood Health Trust is working to not only change health across the region, but doing that by addressing some of the social conditions that contribute to health. So being able to make connections with people who are working in economics and education and housing, I'm really looking forward to meeting some folks that I don't typically come across in my day-to-day work.
We help people meet their basic needs through civil legal advocacy. And we are here today as a partner with Dogwood. They have very generously funded us through multiple grants, one of them being the Western North Carolina Health and Economic Opportunity Grant, which is helping low-income families access very necessary tax credits and health care.
I'm always just excited to connect with other people who are doing incredible work in their communities. Far too often some of the best work gets very little press, and so I love the opportunity for folks to get together and talk about the things they're doing so we can learn from each other.
My connection with Dogwood is amazing. I'm really grateful for Dogwood Health Trust, because my work as a community activist, has mostly been a lot of fighting. And the stuff that I was fighting for didn't have a lot of attention from local leadership. But when you have a big foundation that comes to the area that's having the same values as this community activist, there comes the magic.
I'm just excited that Dogwood is bringing so many people together. There's over 200 people here today. There's a lot of people whose faces I've only seen on the computer. So I'm just glad to have those in-person connections and really see what the needs are in Western North Carolina for affordable housing. We know that they're great and you have to put a lot of pieces together to make it happen. So being in the room together, I think it makes it much easier.
One of the areas that we're really focusing in on is trying to attract employees to our area, but in terms of housing, there is a dearth. We don't have sufficient housing, so I was really excited to just attend a session on housing partnerships and how to make sure that we're meeting that need for low income as well as workforce development.
I'm really excited to figure out ways that we can better connect entrepreneurs with capital, help them really roadmap their path to success. Figuring out, what's the best way to get started? Where are they headed? What do they need in order to get there?
Well, I think there's a lot of energy here because the issues that our communities are facing are so multifaceted. When we talk about the social determinants of health, it's hard for people to really connect to what that means, but I think when you look at an event like today, it really helps to see exactly what that means in a community. It's all about how education and housing and health intersect together and includes, of course, workforce development, because that education piece has to transition into career. And so for communities like ours, county government is made up of all of those factors.
It was really helpful for me to hear what the upcoming priorities are for 2023 and really get inspired about the work that's happening across the entire region and kind of zoom out of Asheville and Buncombe County and really look at the entire area of Western North Carolina.
Beyond connections, I would say connections are the thing that excites me most about this event. I'm also very, tactically interested in the support that Dogwood Health Trust is providing to help organizations like mine access larger and deeper funding sources outside of the region.
So Dogwood as a funder is really critical to building the infrastructure around community resilience. If we continue to do the same things we've done for many years, we will get the same results we've always had, which nobody's happy with. And so my job is to represent children and families who are in crisis and to make sure our communities respond better to support them so they can get the outcomes they're looking for.
They're funding some great work all around the region, man, and I'm just grateful. So just showing up just out of respect for what they're doing for the region and to support this event, because together is better.
It has been tremendous to be in one location with so many heavy hitters in terms of working towards the betterment of Western North Carolina. And for Dogwood to be able to bring them all together in one area is something that is tremendous and that has never happened before.
Listen, this event here in the heart of Henderson County, Apple Country, I'm headed into the Macintosh room. I feel like this is just a great place where folks are really having some vision for what's coming for Western North Carolina, and I'm excited to be a part of it.